Apple, let the Beats brand die, please. Because this Beats product for the iPhone 16s is just horrendous. Let's get into it. Now, I'll be honest with you, this has a very nice look to it. I'll say it's got a pretty modern look. As a case, it's very glossy, it's incredibly smooth, and as you can tell, it's incredibly shiny. Oh look, it's greasy too. There is a multitude of different colors for you to choose from. Depending on the case, the branding will be very minimal, like this one, or there'll be a little B right in the middle. I really do like the look of this case because this thin line MagSafe thing is just a little bit different. Most cases, it's just this big white thing where it's not there, but this is a nice look. On the inside of the case, your iPhone sits on a very supple bed of microfiber. This microfiber is actually finer than the ones on the Apple silicone case. And one of the things I noticed was that the lip of the case edge has a bit of give to it. So it looks like there's some sort of material wrapped on top of the polycarbonate, which would kind of make sense. I can't wait to tell you guys about this. Now, when it comes to weight, this thing weighs 35.7 grams, which will only make your iPhone heavier by about 16%, which is a far cry from the average of 45. This case is about 11.7 millimeters thick, so it's only going to make your iPhone feel about 42% thicker. This is a very, very thin case. It's one of the thinnest and lightest cases that you can get for your iPhone. That doesn't mean you should go get it though. When it comes to usability of your iPhone in this product, it's terrible. There's absolutely no grip. So unless you got really sweaty hands all the time that you can just like use your sweat as some sort of like adhesive between your device. Like the finish on this case is smoother than my screen protector, that doesn't make any sense to me. Now, I'll be honest with you, a bare iPhone handles better than an iPhone in this Beats case. Now, when it comes to accessing your iPhone, buttons are flow-through, so they have a decent feel to them, though they are a little stiffer than usual. There's a giant port cutout at the bottom, and I want you guys to notice that. You see that gap there? This case is so weak that it doesn't fully snap on. The camera button is covered, and this implementation of the button is probably one of the best that I've seen. It's very, very smooth, and that's a function of how smooth the case edge is, not the actual button, but it works incredibly well. When it comes to MagSafe strength, in terms of pulling a wallet off, it took about 7.6 newtons, with the average being about 7, and it only took 6.5 newtons to push the wallet off, with the average being around 9. And then in terms of rotation of accessories, it's less than 5. My meter doesn't register it, so it's not great. Basically, any drop is gonna force whatever MagSafe accessory on your phone to pop off easily. Honestly, with this very slick case, Apple should have made the magnets a little stronger so that MagSafe accessories stay on a bit better. Honestly, there's no way I would use a grip with this case. Like, it is just terrible. Let's talk about protection and durability. Now, let's not kid ourselves here. This thin case is not gonna do well. I'm just gonna call this a single layered polycarbonate case. And this corner split after 3 drops. 3 drops, and it split. There are cases where I drop like 20, 30 times and nothing happens. After 3, it split. Now, as the thin case, it was slightly below average in terms of absorbing the initial impact, mostly because it's a rigid polycarbonate shell, but the resultant force from the drop gets eaten by the iPhone. Honestly, I was expecting much worse. The numbers that I saw for this product wasn't terrible, but the only saving grace is it's a rigid shell. If it was a TPU sleeve, it'd just be terrible. Now, when it comes to screen protection, it's amazing. That sound, that's the screen hitting this table. It took about 27 newtons to pop the iPhone out of this corner, which is not a good thing. And it's actually, from all the drops, it's actually deformed. And right now, it's the screen that's touching the table, not this case, because this thing just pops right off now. Apple is the king of industrial design for their products, but their cases, like especially these Beats ones, why? Like, I don't know. This thing is gonna set you back $50, with the average case going around $45. But to offset this cost, what do you get with this product? Nothing extra. Like, it is such a terrible product for the price that you're gonna pay for it. I can't think of a reason why I would get this product. If I was a reviewer, I would stay so far away from this. Like, this is, I'm on a mission to figure out what the best cases for the iPhone 16 are. We definitely know that we shouldn't get this one. If you want to know what I think are the better products to get, do check out my channel. Check out my top 5 video, because that ranking still holds, as well as the playlist for all the cases that I would recommend. I'm going to give you guys 10. There should be 10 in that list. Thanks for watching.